Millions in Kuwaiti bouillon.
You mean them little cubes you put in hot water to make soup?
No, not the little cubes you put in hot water to make soup.
America's heart was broken when George Clooney checked out of ER after 5 seasons with the show. He was grateful for the experience and delighted when producers were willing to work around his film shooting schedule. George always said the show itself was the real star, and he was just lucky to be a part of it. Shortly before that, George made TV history by being the first person to ever produce and star in a 2-hour live broadcast. Failsafe aired on CBS. Clooney next reteamed with Three Kings co-star Mark Wahlberg for the big screen adaptation of the best-selling novel, The Perfect Storm.
Where are you?
Tail of the banks. Kicking up something wicked here. Where are you?
Going in.
What the hell are you trying to prove? Come on, you seen the forecast?
I got $250,000 worth of fish.
We're not trying to impersonate them. We're not trying to be them. We're sort of trying to give the essence of what these guys lived and how they lived.
The ice machine's gone.
That was always our thing. That was something all the way through. Our focus was to make sure that these people are represented fairly.
It's a work! Hey, the happy man out there, right? He's got me on a good day.
George was amazed to learn how big the actual waves were that the men conquered.
There are photographs that a couple of the skippers had that they showed me. None of them on the Andrea Gale, but on other boats, where they were in the wheelhouse, which is really almost 3 stories up. If the ship is empty, if your boat is empty, you're about 3 stories up, and they show them looking like this out the top of the wheelhouse at the top of the wave.
The Perfect Storm was a Hollywood blockbuster and easily secured Clooney's future as a bankable big screen star.
Coming on strong.
That same year he starred in the Coen brothers' Depression-era jailbreak movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I am a man of constant sorrow.
But you know, it's not me singing, of course. No. Well, no, it's not. I got looped. I went into a sound studio and recorded it, and then they looped me. Got somebody else to sing a little better.
He was the first person we offered it to. And I think we would have been hard-pressed to come up with an alternative, to be honest with you. It's a good thing he said yes.
George is pretty funny, and in spite of how he looks, he's not given to vanity either, so he's sort of, he's really great in the movie. He's very funny.
Tim had a lot of trouble because, you know, it was 3 of us running together, so I only had the chain on my right leg, and John only had it on his left, but Tim was stuck in the middle with both legs.
Or, if not smithies per se, were you otherwise trained in the metallurgic arts before straitened circumstances forced you into life aimless wandering?
Sometimes we'd run either direction just to watch them squeal. Pretty much, that's my idea of a perfect weekend, really. 2 men chained to you, sweating in Jackson.
You know, brother George plays a man trying to get his wife back. But in real life, George has his own lady problems. In 1989, he married fellow actor Talia Balsam, but divorced 3 years later. The charming Casanova's incredible list of conquests includes Kelly Preston and actress Renee Zellweger. He is now rumored to be dating French beauty Maria Bertrand, a waitress he met while shooting Confessions of a Dangerous Mind in Montreal. George has starred in many romantic comedies, but unlike his characters, he doesn't plan to marry in real life. He even has a bet with Nicole Kidman about it.
Oh, she bet me 10 grand years ago. I was 33 or 34 years old. She bet me I'd be married by the time I was 40. So I needed to make the 10 grand. So I won that bet, and she sent me a check. I sent it back about a year and a half ago, and just said, you know, double or nothing to 50.
2, 1. Check the batteries.
George Clooney's first love has always been his work.